Okay, quick tutorial on number 2 from the test. So here I have the formula for the compound interest. A is the amount you end up with, P is the principal or what you started with, 1 is the represents 100%, so that's your money, and then adding to that, the R is the interest rate, and then the N is how many times that interest rate happens over a year, and T is the number of years. So you notice that if you do it once per year, that N basically doesn't matter, and that's what you'll see in my work on the test. So for the Treasury, that's where it's compounded just once a year over 20 years. So amount is going to be our principal of 8,000. 1 plus our interest rate as a decimal is 0.0667, and that's just going to be to the 20 because we're going to do that 20 times. So basically what you're doing is 8,000, compounding that by 1.0667, which is our growth rate, to the 20th power, and you can see the work that I put on the practice test. So that's going to be 8,000 times 3.638 is what you get when you punch that in your calculator. So you'll end up with $29,104. For the money market, you can tell the interest rate is slightly higher, and none of you really have bank accounts and things like that probably, so you're not really keeping track, but you might think that's a very small difference. And the difference also is that you're compounding every week, which means that it's going to happen 52 times a year. So here we have 8,000, 1 still there, and then we're going to take our interest rate, and we're going to say we're only going to get a 52nd of that, but we're going to get it 52 times a year for 20 years. So that's where the 52 and the 20 come from. So you can plug all that into your calculator and see that you get 8,000 times 1 plus 0.00125, and that's to the 1,040 power. And you should be able to see pretty quickly here after you do this that when you get 8,000 multiplied by 3.666, you can already tell that 3.666 here is bigger than this 3.638. Slightly. It actually doesn't make a whole lot of difference, because you can see that you end up with $224, and then you wonder, over 20 years, does the $224 matter? Well, I guess $224 is better than nothing, so you might have had a few extra Starbucks over the course of 20 years.